Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth Groshar, licensed real estate instructor and broker owner of EDG Realty and EDG Realty Refer in Sarasota, Florida. Thank you for joining us for I Got My Real Estate License Now What? On today's podcast, I'm going to be discussing ideas for marketing your listings. Getting listings is one of the best forms of self-advertisement. Not only are you potentially making money off of that particular listing when it sells, but you could also potentially have additional buyer and seller leads come in during that time as well. So when you have a listing, you want to make sure to advertise it to the best of your ability. Really put yourself out there. Plus, while gaining leads, you will also be making your customer extremely happy because you will be showcasing their listing in multiple avenues and potentially get more sellers that way as well. So let's go over the perks of listing advertisements one more time. 1, your customer listing gets maximum exposure, so you can hopefully sell it for the best price. 2, by marketing the listing, you're likely to grab buyer leads of people that are interested in purchasing either that specific home or something very similar to it. And 3, other customers who might be interested in selling their home will see your advertising and how great you're doing and potentially use you to sell their home in the future. Today, I'm going to give you a summary of my top 3 quick and simple ways to advertise your listing, but there are plenty more. And as always, if you have something to add that has worked for you in the past, please share and make sure to let us know any ideas that you have. First, easy and free way to advertise your listing is going to be by social media. My favorites are Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and of course, doing podcasts. Let's start with Facebook. But essentially, you can be sharing a lot of the same things on each platform to reach even more customers. On Facebook, you can share the listing with the description of the listing directly on yours as well as your brokerage page, along with photos and a link to the listing. Make sure you always use a call to action such as DM me today to schedule an appointment or something like that. You should make the description as engaging as possible to draw all the potential buyers in. Once you have the listing directly on your page, you can ask your friends, family, as well as the seller to share it so you can reach the most people possible. You can also share it in local groups, such as your town friendly people, your town's Facebook group, and anything like that. Additionally, Facebook allows you to boost posts or basically pay to get your ad in front of your target area. Another great form of social media marketing is Instagram. Instagram is mostly pictures and videos with captions, so you're drawing in more of a visual crowd than you are on Facebook. On Instagram, you want to make sure to use hashtags that relate to your listing to draw in the crowd that might be interested. For example, you can hashtag your city, hashtag new listing, hashtag realtor, hashtag feet pics for sale. I don't know. Whatever you want, but try and make it relevant to the listing. On TikTok, you're going to want to do short, quick videos, and you can do this by doing tours of the property, just a quick tour of it, and adding captions, music, and filters. Then you can also share that same video on Instagram as a reel. People enjoy seeing video because it gives them more of a feel for the floor plan of the house as you're walking through it. YouTube will allow for longer videos, so you can actually do like full walking tours of the home with either a voiceover or yourself actually giving the tour in the video and go into more of descriptions than you would in, say, like a TikTok or an Instagram reel. And as I mentioned previously, all of these can be intertwined and shared across each platform. As for podcasts, it's just audio, so if you're doing a podcast or something similar, you just give a quick description of your listing and give the listeners where to find more information, such as your website, your phone number, and or your email address. So again, always make sure to add a call to action in every post. It could be as simple as reach out today for more information. The second idea we have that can help you get that can help you advertise your listing is, get this, I know, shocking, open houses. You might be sick of hearing about open houses because they're everywhere, but maybe if everyone keeps reiterating it, it will stick with at least one agent. So now that you have a listing, you can host an open house at it, which will bring you in more leads. Make sure to advertise this open house on not only the MLS, but all of the real estate sites as well. A lot of buyers without agents will look for open houses on these sites, and think like Zillow, Realtor.com, and make sure to also share your open house on your social media. And when you're there, be sure to put up directional signs from the closest major street all the way to the house. This will allow people who do not see it online and are just driving around to figure it out and figure out where it is and stop by, stop in. Make sure you always have a sign-in sheet to gather information from the potential customers. My third and final one for the day is sending out listing postcards. If you're in an area similar to I am that has been voted one of the best places to retire multiple times in multiple magazines, some people in that area might not be very computer savvy. So sending out a listing postcard with like a photo and information about the house along with a call to action will reach everyone the old-fashioned way. This can be done cheaper using Everydoor direct mail. What you do is you just choose the area closest to where the listing is, and it will allow you to send the postcard to the neighbors who maybe know someone who is looking to move into that neighborhood, or maybe they're looking for a new home themselves. This will also put you in front of people looking to sell. They will notice your marketing along with your call to action and hopefully reach out to you as soon as they're ready. If you continue to get listings in the same area, the same people will be seeing your postcards and hopefully think of you as a neighborhood expert. The good thing about just listed or marketing postcards is a lot of times you can actually split the cost with the lender, one that you work with often, and you can advertise both of you on the same postcard. Just make sure to check with your broker because you want to make sure that it's RESPA compliant. If you're in Florida and you're looking for a lender to partner with, reach out to me via email and I'll send you information for one of the lenders I work with. I believe he also does New Jersey. So those were my top 3 suggestions for the week for marketing your listing. There are so many more, such as newspapers, real estate magazines, etc., in which you can advertise. And if you are looking for more ideas, just shoot me an email and I'll get some out to you. My email is elizabethgroshar@forsalesrq.com. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of I Got My Real Estate License, Now What? I'm Elizabeth Groshar, licensed real estate instructor and broker owner of EDG Realty and EDG Realty Refer in Sarasota, Florida. Have an excellent week and go get those listings.